Welcome back to the channel, everyone. What we'll be doing today is a kit review on this gear right here, which is the Sarma TST winter camouflage gear in this beautiful M05 snow pattern from Varusteleka. So I'm in Austria at the moment. As you can see, there's plenty of snow on the ground. It's December, it's pretty cold, it's about -5 at the moment. I thought it'd be quite relevant to be using this winter snow camouflage just to give it a trial out. So this gear is from Varusteleka. I've had quite a bit of gear off them in the past. I bought it all myself. This stuff here though, was, full transparency, was sent to me to trial. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to bring it out into these snowy conditions and give it a proper trial for seeing how practical it is as garments, and also to check out the winter camouflage that this stuff provides you with. So what I've got then, it comes in two parts. I've got the winter Anorak here, which as it says is an Anorak. It's got a zip that only comes halfway down the front. I'll talk about the features and functions in a bit. And it comes in this awesome M05 snow camouflage. And to pair with it then, I've got the trousers, okay? So the over trousers to go with it to provide the snow camouflage. Now, this gear, it's not Gore-Tex, so it's not like super breathable, but what it does, it's got lots of venting on it, so if you do start overheating, then you can open those zips up and actually vent the material, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the features and functions of each part of the snow outfit. Here's the jacket then, and as you can see straight away, that camouflage pattern is doing a great job. And I've not tried matching it up with anything. I've actually tried laying it on some browner material, the pine needles and stuff, to try and make it stand out a little bit. But as you can see, that M05 snow camouflage is doing an awesome job already. So what I'm going to do is just go from top to bottom. Looking at the top then, you've got a nice generous hood, okay, with like a little, I wouldn't say it's stiffened, but it's got like a double layered material part on the top of the hood there. So this will fit over helmets. I've not tried it over different types of helmets, but it will fit over helmets of various types. And on the back of the hood then, you've got a little adjuster, okay? So you kind of tighten it up. You can see here then, on the front, there's a diagonal zip, okay? I'm not sure why they made it diagonal as opposed to straight down. If anyone can tell me in the comments what's the bonus in that, what's the reasoning behind it, and then let me know. Coming down the sleeves then, nothing super jazzy on the outside top of the sleeves. Got a Velcro adjuster on the bottom, nice and solid bit of Velcro there though. So if you're using like big gloves, you can grab hold of that, it's nice and wide. And then underneath the armpit then, you've got a nice long venting zip there, okay? So if you start overheating, it's easy to vent the jacket. On the front then, you can see here, there's a semicircular zip that opens up. Now the reason why that's there is if you're wearing either body armour or a chest rig underneath this jacket, and they are oversized so that it can fit over that sort of thing, you can open this up and get to your ammunition pouches on the front. Okay, coming down the bottom then, you've got a draw cord there running along the bottom there, so you can cinch it up nice and tight so it doesn't rise up. And then along the very bottom here then, you've got, I can feel inside there's another draw cord. At the bottom centre then, you've got a strap that go in between your legs with a quick release buckle that you can use if needed, and that will stop the thing riding up completely. I mean, totally stop it from riding up. So the idea being is this is offering you the camouflage against the snow that is obviously, like I say, is doing a great job here already. The back of the jacket there then, you can see it's nice and plain. There's no jazzy stuff going on that doesn't need to be there. You can see that draw cord running along just off the bottom there, which is that's about sort of 9 inches from the bottom or so. And again, you've got that draw cord at the bottom there. Moving on to the trousers then, and going from the top to bottom, what you've got at the very top then is this nice elasticated waist here, which makes sure that it fits you nicely, as long as you get the right size for you. So it fits over the top of your normal gear. and obviously this wants to be an over trouser as opposed to, you know, normal set of trousers. You've got a nice Canadian button at the front here with a good closure, because obviously it could be under a bit of tension there, being over the top of other gear. And then you've got a loop on either side for putting in a set of braces if need be to keep them up, because with them being over trousers they could be, you know, sagging down a little bit. You've got a two-way flying zipper on the front there. That's actually quite a decent zip there, it's not some sort of crappy flipping make. And then running down the sides then, you've got a full length zipper, which is perfect for getting the trousers on and off, over the top of boots and all the rest of your gear. Plus, you know, you could vent that as well, because there's a zip at the top there, as well as a zipper on the bottom. So you could use that for venting too if you started overheating a little bit. And at the bottom there then, you've got a Velcro cuff, just to secure that bottom edge of the trousers. And you've got a nice thick doubled over seam there as well, so it's kind of reinforced with that material being doubled over. I don't know if you can, how well it's showing on the video here. You see that seam there with the little pleats in, so you've got a shaped knee as well, so it fits you nicely. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll flip those trousers over. And there's the back side of the trousers there then. Nothing fancy, nice and plain, just do the job. So then that's the Sarma TST winter camouflage gear from Varusteleka, which consists of the winter anorak and the trousers. Now, this is obviously not designed initially as, or primarily as protection from the weather, but yes, it will give you a certain degree of protection. As I said earlier, it's not very breathable, okay? So the fact that it's got the vents in helps mitigate that to a degree, but it's not like a Gore-Tex fabric. Now then, so just a couple of points to summarize then. It gives you absolutely fantastic camouflage covering for this sort of elements, okay, these sort of conditions, absolutely fantastic. There's lots of great little features. It's relatively simple, but there's lots of good features in it as well, such as the side venting under the arms, the long zip so you can get it over the top of your trousers and your boots, the trousers that is, and that zip front as well, so you've got that half moon shaped zip front so you can get into ammo pouches or even smock pockets and stuff like that. So they've kept it nice and simple, but also put some good features into it as well. And the fact that it's made by that Sarma TST brand from Varusteleka will tell you that it's good quality, okay? So if you are operating in cold conditions, in winter conditions, you know, you need a camouflage pattern, then this would be a great little option for you. It is slightly oversized, okay? So I got a medium regular trouser. I go around about 37 inches in the waist. So those trousers, I'd say they're slightly oversized, but with that elasticized waist, they fit me nicely. And the jacket I got was the extra large regular. And an extra large is what I normally go for, and this is slightly larger than a normal jacket would be on me, but for good reason, because it needs to be an over jacket, doesn't it? So that's my thoughts on this gear then. Does anyone else use this gear, or has anyone else used this gear? What's your thoughts on it? Have you got any pros or cons, you know, any good points, bad points that you've got about this? I personally think it's an awesome camouflage overlay, which is its primary role, isn't it? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as always, stay prepared.